Yo, Big Kish back up in here. We got a response from Mase, but we didn't get a response from Cameron from what DJ AKADEMIKS, what's her name? Treasure. They little sister Treasure was called out of her name by DJ AKADEMIKS, and we got Mase responding to the situation. I don't think it's what it's going to be because Mase and Cam is low-key OV hoes, y'all. But before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all go get y'all a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by none other than Big Kish, my new published book. We need books like this, y'all. Y'all please go and support me. Please, the link is in the description for purchase. Y'all know I like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
YouTube chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chicks Smooth. Hey, Chicks Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Boy, oh boy, you guys. Once you mention one little tranny allegation from somebody's past, boy, do they get to fold them like laundry. Now, for all you guys out there that's been watching, it is what it is this week with Cam and Mase, waiting and hoping that they respond to DJ AKADEMIKS dissing them. Well, it's not happening, you guys. At least not anytime soon. Some of you guys might not want to hear this, but Mase,
I thought they was gonna put him in his place, man.
not anytime soon. Some of you guys might not want to hear this, but Mase copped a plea. Now, usually anytime Cam and Mase want to respond to somebody in the media, they do not waste any time getting at the person. So after we did not get any official response, I knew something was going on behind the scenes. Turns out Mase reached out to AKADEMIKS via DMs and told him, hey brother, you really should have called me before you spazzed on us publicly.
This ain't no about picking on stat or whatever. Bruv, when was calling you out of your name and you defending yourself, if anybody else jumped in, piling on with the other person, you would feel offended. You ain't see the whole media jump in basically saying, oh, nah, Mase was fucking trannies. No. So just stay out of my business. And I'm saying it respectfully for all of y'all. Stay out of my business. Woman called me a liar. I'm defending myself.
What world are we living in where this guy could get away with it? Like, what the yo?
Please don't jump in and try to pick a side already. Unless you're trying to say you're trying to get it up with me. Same thing with Cam. Yo, Cam, saying you got socked in the eye by whoever the fuck. Well, True Life, this and third, and you showing the pool, this and... Bruv, nobody jumped in. I love your music.
Me and you got a relationship and a rapport. Whatever Stat Baby got going on outside of this job, that has nothing to do with myself or Cam. Here's AKADEMIKS detailing the response Mase gave him.
I'm gonna read exactly what his message is. You know I like to keep it open.
Damn, and he reading his message out in the public. Bro, all I got to say is, wait till I get my money right. La, la. Look. If I was in Cam and Mase's position, bro, I don't listen, bro. I don't know. People scared to act. I don't know if it's because of the millions. I don't know if it's because of his connections. Something going on behind these scenes, bro. He got the OGs, the so-called OGs, shaking in their boots, bro.
Mase says neither you, I, nor Cam or anyone else keeps up with what people who work for us do outside their job. So that's her own personal view. Okay?
I thought that was
she had the right to speak as a woman. So they talking about Shorty, the Treasure Wilson.
Treasure.
And to receive her own consequences alone for her actions. Next time I'd ask you, give me a call if you gonna hold me accountable. Mase said to me, neither you, I nor Cam, or anyone else keeps up with what the people who work for us do outside their job. So
what do that got to do with him calling her a bitch, bro? Did he call her a B? Nah, he didn't call her a B. He didn't call her a B. My bad. That's my fault.
But that's her personal view. Okay? And by the way, I agree. That's her personal view. But that's why I didn't violate her. I didn't want to, like, I could just be like, yeah, I'm going to just violate you. But I said, yo, I like Cam and Mason. I know it's going to spill over there. I don't want to do that, Shorty. That's what I said. He said, So she had the right to speak as a woman and to receive her own consequences. I agree, which I'm telling you, I don't respond nicely to nobody. My favorite thing in the world is when people overstep, I call them out of their names and I go on 100. I didn't do it with Treasure Wilson because of Cam.
Who didn't he go in on? I know. Oh man, who? The Mensa dude who said, "I think you a bitca." He remember on the interview, I ain't like you speaking on Chicago. I really wanted to beat your. He didn't do none of that. Go on 100 stuff. Was it Vic Mensa? He ain't do none of that. Go on 100 stuff with Vic Mensa, and they was face to face. You ain't do none of that.
And Mase, and maybe I shouldn't have brought them up either. But just to be clear, I said I'm not gonna go crazy on you because of Cam and Mase. But because what Mase seemingly is telling me is she had the right to say what she wanted, but she gonna receive her own consequences. So this whole thing where I look on the Instagram and I'm seeing it is what it is, saying, "Yo, Ak, what's cracking? You better chill the fuck out or we lit." I'm like, whoa, wait, hold on, calm down. let's just calm it down real quick. Anyway, he said, next time I'd ask that you give me a call if you're gonna hold me accountable. So Mase is saying he's not accountable. And Mase, I apologize for that, my brother. I thought that account was under y'all direction. I thought it was under y'all direction when I seen that.
Come on, Cam and Mase. Mase, I seen you spaz out lately on the Diddy situation. When you was going over how many people had been unalive. You can't get no receipt. You can't get no receipts because he... Yeah, I remember. Come on, bro. When it come to him, y'all got all this... Everybody trying to hold hands now.
From the bottom of my heart, I thought it was on the other direction. I've said this publicly. I love Cameron. I love Mase. Me and you, we've had personal conversations. I've seen you hit me up at times when you saw these other bitch-ass media niggas trying to link up or get at me, and you were like, man, I'm glad how you defended yourself. And I respected that. So I was just like, okay, I appreciate you knowing my resiliency. Y'all have talked about me nice. I've talked about y'all nice. When I seen this whole like, oh, this...
But you disrespected them. Ak brought up the tranny allegations with Mase. Then he brought up the Cameron got punched in his face. That's disrespect. Y'all ain't going like, yo, y'all not going to say. Come on, man. Is it 12?
It's your last warning. I'm like, whoa. Like, I couldn't tell what that was. So I had to respond. But, you know, and I think it probably goes both ways. Just like how he's saying I would appreciate if you would hit me up. I would appreciate before, like, an official page for y'all podcast get at me, that y'all would as well just be like, yo, make sure the hosts are on board. Because here's the thing.
Now, I'm sure Mase did not want this message to be revealed to the public. Ooh. I'm sure he was hoping this would stay between him and DJ AKADEMIKS. Because now if you're a Stat Baby, you're looking at this guy like, oh, word? That's how you really feel about me? You're not even gonna try to defend me? Now, we know Mase used to be a pastor, so he's not really about the violence. He's not really about going back.
Nah, I seen him spazzing after that. Nah, there ain't no excuse. I seen him spazzing after that. Pastor stuff.
Back and forth and beefing. Even when him and Cam were going at Jay Prince last year, Cam was really the one that was talking shit the most. So it's not really in Mase's character to act out and go crazy on somebody, but I would at least hope he spoke with Cam and also Treasure before he DM'd DJ AKADEMIKS. You gotta make sure you and your team are on the same page, because people will look at you guys crazy if Cameron ever decides to respond back to AKADEMIKS. So as of right now, there is no crash out coming from Cam and Mase to AKADEMIKS. Ak is on record saying he really does not want to beef with him anyways. If you're Ak, Cam and Mase, this is probably the best outcome you could hope for. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Mase's?
Come on, man. At least correct it, dude. Cam, at least come out and say, nah, I ain't got punched in my face. What you talking about? Mase, at least come out and say, I ain't messing with no trans. He said, you ain't gonna back yourself up, bruh? Dang. But remember, Cam and Mase they had on the OVO jackets. They had on the owl jackets. Y'all remember that? They had on the owl jackets, y'all. So I don't know. We ain't gonna be getting nothing. Dang, I thought the OGs was gonna put him in his place. Like, who you talking to, young fella? You know what I'm saying? We ain't get none of that. So now this dude really gonna feel like he Mighty Mouse. He really about to feel like he Mighty Mouse right now. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.